So everybody wants lower electric bills and cooler air coming from their AC unit. So in this video, I'm going to introduce you to the AC shade, show you just how quickly and easily this is installed, and then I'm going to show you some before and after test results of before we put the AC shade on compared to after we put the AC shade on, so that you can be the judge yourself just how well it works. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so as you can see, we're out here at my AC unit. We are still currently in April. As you can see, we're getting close to 1 o'clock and it's currently 84 degrees outside. So first I want to get some temperature readings out here at the unit first, and then I'll also get some inside at where the air is coming in. And then after the AC shade is installed, we'll do the same test over again to see what the difference is. And as you can see, 136, 138. So about 138 is what we're getting on the metal right now before we put the AC shade on. And then if we check down here where the coils are, we're getting like 113. So around 110 to 113 degrees on the coils themselves. All right, so as you can see in here at my inside register, we're getting about 58.7, 58.8. 58 degrees. I have had the unit running for around 15 minutes, so that is our before. But now let's go ahead, go back outside and explain why this matters so much in order to get shade on the unit. All right, so now back out here at the AC unit, let's just really quickly talk about why, if you're able to shade an AC unit, why that can make such a big difference. Your AC unit doesn't actually create colder air. What it's doing is it's actually removing the heat from the heat that's in the air in your house, and then the returning air is therefore cooler. Well, how does it do this? Well, we're just going to talk about the condenser portion of it, but basically that heat gets pulled back into, from the inside, your AC unit or your condenser that's outside. And when it gets outside, there are coils that are going all the way from bottom to top of your AC unit and wrap all the way around. Those coils are then also hot, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to get rid of that heat outside, not inside. Well, the hotter the air is around your AC unit, or how hot your AC unit is in general, therefore how much in the sun is it, because if anything that's in direct sunlight is obviously going to be much hotter than something that's in the shade, it just makes it so much harder for this unit to get rid of that heat. And your fan here, its job is to take that heat from the coils inside and blow it up and out. That is actually the heat that is being removed from your home. So the idea here is we want to get this temperature around and on the unit cooler so that it can more efficiently dispel or get rid of that heat that it's pulling from in your house to get it to the outside. So anyways, that's just a very basic idea as to why, if you're able to get shade on your AC unit outside, why that can be such a huge benefit and make a very big difference in not only your electric bill, but how cold the air is coming out of your vents. Because if we can increase that efficiency, make the air cooler, it's going to cool rooms faster, unit's going to run less, and obviously last quite a bit longer. All right, so I thought I would bring this inside and show you how easily this gets put together here in the shade myself. This is pretty self-explanatory, and I'm going to time myself just to see how quickly I can do it. But just to go over some things really quickly. So one of the first things that I noticed with this, as far as the shading section goes, is the material itself. This is not like a standard burlap. In fact, it doesn't really even feel like burlap at all. The fabric itself apparently is the same stuff that they use to shade sails in places like Australia and South Africa. So places where it's very, very sunny, it's hot, and fabrics tend to get eaten up by the sun and the UV rays. Now, the parts that make up the structure itself, or the framing, I should say, is PVC. Now, this is not just your standard PVC that you go and pick up at the store. This is Schedule 40 furniture grade PVC. So don't need to be worrying about this PVC getting brittle over time. It should be able to last for many, 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 many years. All right, so I'm just going to start my stopwatch now. We're going to see how quickly this can be put together. But while I'm putting it together, I just want to go through kind of the steps as to what I'm doing to make this as efficiently as possible. So the longer pieces, I want to put those all together, make my square frame in the middle, and then after I get the square frame done, that's when I'll take my 6 shorter PVC pieces, and the side with the end cap on them, they go in the sleeves. There are 2 sleeves at the very bottom where the whole piece of the shorter PVC goes into. And then you will see there are 4 sleeves, smaller sleeves, where only part of the PVC is inside of the sleeve. And that is where you would want to insert the side that has the end caps on them. And of course, then we're going to want to connect them to all of our connectors that made up the center frame. And then just like that, once those are all connected, you have your AC shade fully built. All right, so as you can see, it took me right around 2 minutes. I could have gone a little bit faster, but I still wanted to make it clear what I was doing. But as you can see, this can go together very quickly. There's no gluing involved, which is very much by design so that you can take this down whenever you need to. If you're a renter, perfect solution, because most of the time you're paying the electric bill in the places that you're renting. But let's go ahead, take the AC shade back out to the AC unit, and I'll show you just how easily this gets installed. And then we'll do some more testing to see what kind of a difference it makes. So all you really need to do is take the AC shade, set it on the top of the unit like so. Now, something to really quickly note is it's not one size fits all. They have different size AC shades for the size of your unit and the shape of your unit as well, and your fan. But they have some very easy instructions to figure out what size you would need for your particular unit and fan. And so talking about going to the website to figure out what size you would need, I will, of course, for your convenience, like always, I will have affiliate links for the AC shade and anything else you see in this video. I will have affiliate links for everything down in the description down below, and a QR code up on the screen that you can scan with a smart device. And when you click on the affiliate links or scan the QR code, it will take you directly to the website so that you can check out all of this for yourself. All right, so strapping this down, super easy. We've got 4 bungee cords, and those go on each one of the corners of the AC shade to strap it down to the AC unit itself. Now, the way that this is done is you would just run your bungee cord through the framing here. So one on this side and then one on this side. We've got our cross connector here. You want it spanning across both of those. Then once you've got the bungee cord coming across both corners, you would just take one side, and I like to hook it in through the protective grate here. So then we would just come over here to this other side over here and then do the same thing. Once I got a decent amount of tension on it, I'll go ahead and connect it to the grate as well. So now that I've got that first one done, then I would just go to each of the remaining 3 corners and do the exact same thing. Now, one thing to mention, places when I would remove this is if you live somewhere where you get snow, wintertime, just take this thing down. You're not using your AC unit anyway, but you don't want snow compiling on this, so I'd remove it for that time of year. If you're also somebody like me that lives in the South where we get hurricanes, if you were to have a hurricane come, that is another instance where I would say go ahead and remove this. And during a hurricane, you don't typically have sunshine, so again, not doing you any good. The rest of the time, really shouldn't have to worry. But one thing that is comforting is in the event if there is something that goes wrong with this, it does come with a 10-year warranty. All right, so as you can see, we've got full sun on the unit right now for a fair comparison. It's actually later in the day. It's a little bit warmer now. Earlier, it was 84 degrees. As you can see, it's now showing it's 87 outside. But let's start up here on the lid, on that metal that was exposed in the very beginning at the very top. See what that's at. And now that is right at around 94, 93 degrees. So before the lid, that metal on top, before that metal was at like 138 degrees, and now it's at 93 or 94 degrees. That is a massive drop in temperature underneath of this AC shade. That is about a 40 to 45 degree temperature drop on the metal that was exposed up there at the top. But now let's see what the coils are measuring at now, because of course, again, that's where we're trying to dissipate the heat from the inside. So on our first reading, it was right around 113 degrees Fahrenheit, but now we're getting about 89 degrees, 90 degrees. Yep,
That's about where it is all the way around here. 89 or 90 degrees. So from 113 degrees Fahrenheit all the way down to 90 or 89 degrees Fahrenheit, that is about a 24 to 25 degree drop in temperature with having the AC shade on now compared to it being off earlier. But now we've seen the difference outside, but now let's go inside, turn the AC unit back on, and measure what the air temperature is of the air coming out of the vents now that the AC shade is installed and we've decreased the temperature all the way around our condenser here.
All right, so here we are back inside, and let's see what the temperature is at now. On our first test, it was right around 58 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's see if and how much it has dropped since putting the AC shade on. All right, so as you can see, we're getting right around 49 degrees. And there it's dropped down to 48 degrees, 47 for a moment. So 48 degrees is where it's hovering around. That is a 10-degree drop just by putting the AC shade on the condenser outside. That is a dramatic drop and difference. And this air even just feels a whole lot colder now. So to me, those are incredible results. Obviously, that's going to help cool the air down a whole lot faster. And obviously, by cooling the air down faster, the AC unit's not going to have to run as long, therefore saving money on my electric bill. All right, y'all, so back out here at the AC unit. To me, this just makes too much sense and is just a no-brainer that I'm going to definitely leave this on my system for the rest of the year. So all that being said, like always, for your convenience, I will have affiliate links for the AC shade, along with anything else you might have seen in this video, down in the description down below, and a QR code that goes to those affiliate links up on the screen now that you can scan with a smart device. Whether you use the QR code or the affiliate links down below, it will take you directly to everything so you can check out all of this for yourself. So like I said earlier, I definitely recommend at least considering taking a look at the AC shade. I think the results pretty much speak for themselves as to how much of an effect that these can have on an AC unit. But on top of that, if you want to get even better efficiency on top of the AC shade, there are some maintenance items, like I mentioned earlier, that a lot of homeowners either neglect or they don't know they should be doing that can really increase the efficiency of their unit as well. So if you'd be interested in learning what those are, a lot of them are very easy to do. I will post some links to some videos right over here. Whichever one of those interests you the most, all you have to do is click on it and it will take you directly to it. But I hope that you found value in this video, and if you did, if you could do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button right down below. And of course, if you have any questions or comments still, you can leave those down in the comment section. I'm Adam with How to Home, and I'll catch you in one of those next videos.